What's going on, guys? It's Zoko, and today I have another New World video for you. So we all know there isn't a ton of weapons in the game, and frankly they need to do some more balancing and tweaking of the systems that they do have before adding more. But that hasn't ever stopped the internet before from speculating on what's next, so why start today? Now we have a couple weapons that have been uncovered recently with data mining. To be clear, data mining doesn't mean that what's found is guaranteed to be in the game, so this is all speculation. But for one weapon in particular, there's some strong evidence to support that it is actually going to be in the game. Now this data mine was conducted by the user Marks over on Reddit, so full credit to them for that. I'll leave some links to the threads down below. For this video, we are focused on the possible upcoming weapons only. First up is the polearm. This has been seen in a few screenshots, so it definitely seems like it will be in eventually. I'm fairly sure the biggest difference between the spear and this is the type of damage it's inflicting. If you weren't aware, some mobs in New World are vulnerable or resistant to different types of damage, so this would play into that. Moving on, we have the longsword, which is the name for the two-handed sword apparently, according to the data mine. I have definitely seen some mobs using this weapon in game, so this could be where that is coming from. That doesn't mean we're getting it, but I would personally find it hard to believe we didn't end up with a two-handed sword at some point. Who knows when that will be though. Next up is the dagger. Obviously this would be a one-handed weapon, but that doesn't mean you could use a shield or even dual wield with it. Just saying that because that is not how the hatchet works. To be honest, I wish you could dual wield with the hatchet. Not even to make it do anything different because it's already super strong. It just looks silly with an empty hand flapping around. Just add the other one and change the animation. Maybe that sounds dumb. I don't know. Just kind of bothers me. On to the next weapon, which is the one-handed mace. This will be a one-handed blunt instrument for people who choose to use it. I am curious if this will have skills that add more debuffs to opponents. Also, for the mace, this should be something that is used with the shield, or at least has the option to. Frankly, you should have the option with the hatchet too, but I guess they figured that was crazy talk. Now for the ranged weapons, we have the Flintlock Pistol, which has, again, been seen in some screenshots in the past. Now remember, we only have the musket and bow as the ranged physical weapons, so I can definitely see more variety being added here, hopefully sooner rather than later, as the other fields have 3 weapons apiece while ranged is sitting with 2. Finally, we have one other data mined weapon, and the difference with this is we have a skill tree to go with it, which leads me to think that it's likely to be the next one to come out. None of the other weapons actually have that skill tree yet, or at least that we have seen, and so judging from that, they may be just further back in development. Again, no guarantees on any of this. The weapon that seems most likely to be released next is called the Void Gauntlet. Now, I don't want to go over every single skill that was listed because I would think that's boring as hell, but it does seem to have some good offensive skills along with those nice heal yourself with X amount of damage done. But what I like most about the skill tree is the debuffs that it has. Skills that slow your enemies, weaken your enemy, along with giving buffs to yourself and teammates. This thing seems like it could be pretty powerful. It has quite a lot of utility packed into it. I almost categorize it just from the skills as a support weapon, which besides the life staff, not a lot of the New World weapons have support utility in the skill trees. This definitely leaves something to be desired with character builds in my opinion, but seeing the breakdown as it's listed here, they clearly have something to fill the void. Leaving a like, comment, and of course subscribing are all amazing ways of supporting this channel. Thank you so much for your time. Have a great day.